In Jackson, Mississippi, a child left school and went jumped off a bridge and killed herself. So I'm calling on all real ones to get involved. I'm launching Operation OG, in which all real ones need to mentor at least one child outside of your family. You feel me? Because it's not enough to just goddamn raise your own kids. You know what I'm talking about? It's not enough. You feel me? As my mama tells me all the time when I'm out here on these highways and shit, she tells me, you got to drive for yourself and the other person. And that shit applies to life as well. Peak game. You could be doing everything right out there on that road. Like I was when I was almost killed in a car wreck. I'm doing everything right. Eyes on the road. I'm going down the road straight. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not in the other lane. I'm not drunk. I'm not veering off. Nothing. A motherfucker comes on my side of the highway coming heads on to me. But because I was driving for myself and the other person, I was able to swerve away and luckily avoid that head-on collision. You got to drive for yourself and the other person. Well, that's how it is in life. You could be doing everything right in your household, but tragedy can still strike if other motherfuckers ain't doing what's right in their household. Because they can bring their shit to your doorstep. Their pain could become your pain. You understand? So it's not good enough to just say, when you see something happen to somebody else's child, oh, well, I do this with mine. And no, fuck that. This is suicide is a societal issue. So all of us, real ones, as a society, need to get involved. I keep stressing real ones because you want these fuck boys and bitches, get your ass out the way. We don't need you. You contributing to the problem. We don't need you. You're part of the reason these kids want to be on this shit. You're part of the reason these kids having this stress. I remember when I was in the classroom and you had to call a certain number of parents and shit. And you know, teachers know what I'm talking about. You get frustrated, like if you have a child that's giving you problems, but you know the circumstance of that child coming from at home, you feel like shit, I'm calling the problem. So we don't need none of y'all motherfuckers. Y'all leave these kids alone. I'm calling on the real ones. We need to engage in Operation OG. You need to be somebody's OG. Don't just sit on the sideline. Don't just get on social media popping off and talking about what somebody parents should have did or what the school should have done or what the churches should have done. God damn it, what should you do? What should you do? And I'm telling you right now what you should do. You need to mentor at least one child who is not in your family. Okay? Because this shit takes all of us. It's a societal problem, so we must tackle this motherfucker as a society. You understand? All that social media posting, all that getting in your barbershop, beauty shop, yap, 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 you ain't doing shit. Let's do something. You understand? Now you might be saying, well, what you doing? And God damn it, I'm about that. I've been about mine. You understand? Been about mine. First of all, God damn it, I was suicidal. Me. See, I don't know the particulars of this baby's tragedy. I don't know. But all I know is it's a call to arms. It's a call to arms. I know that. I know it's a call for us to mobilize. I know that. I know we must take this pain and make it productive. I know that. And I also know my story. I know when I lost hope in 2007, when my mama's health started to do this, when my grandmother was battling Alzheimer's, and it was getting just real bad. I remember that. I remember feeling alone and having relationship issues. I remember being lied to by people I trusted who supposed to help put me in position, and they really reneged on me. And I remember this most important, feeling the sting of racism in this fucking country, being the victim of police brutality, and then just seeing all this racial, vitriolic bullshit online, and seeing it at my school and my college at the time, and seeing it in the community, and feeling like, how the fuck am I supposed to change my race? What can I do about this? These folks hate me and I can't change it. I can't change it. So when I felt like I can't change something, I felt hopeless. Like I might as well leave this bitch. And I went and sought counseling. And it helped. It helped. But it would still come back. That because those stressors didn't disappear. But finally, when I had my son, saved my life, gave me a reason to live. And then later I had a daughter. They both give me a reason to live. They saved my life. So you can save somebody's life. Okay? I've been there. Know what the fuck I'm talking about. I've been there as an OG. You feel me? See, me going through that shit and being a victim of police brutality, some way through all of that, I ended up finding my way into the school system and being able to use all that shit I learned in my psychology classes to help children who probably couldn't have afforded my services if I had gone on to be in psychology. So God took me there. That's the way I see it, at least. And still to this day, many of those children can call me OG, can call me big homie. They can hit me up and say, Coach, I need to talk. They can vouch for it. So I ain't just calling on y'all to do something that I won't goddamn do. I'm doing it. But I can't do it for everybody. Okay? But each of us can get one. I'm telling you, shit, I got countless motherfuckers. But I'm just asking y'all to get one. Get one. Because you can't just say that's up to their parents. You can't just say that, y'all. Their parents might be the fucking reason they feeling that way. Again, I don't know the particulars of this baby situation. I'm just speaking from what I've seen. I'm put it like that. From my youngins in my past. Former students who came to me and let me know what was going on. Seeing the domestic violence at home. Having family members touch them inappropriately. Having family not believe in them. Having teachers not believe in them. Having preachers being goddamn fake and cap and preaching one thing and living another. Feeling the weight of poverty in America. Feeling the weight of responsibility when your pop leave and you got to try to help your mama with your little brothers and sisters and shit like that. Feeling all this shit. Feeling the pain of being raped by someone you trusted, but then you can't even tell on them because you think nobody will believe you. These are real stories from children. I won't say their names because I will not violate their privacy or violate their trust in me. But I'm telling you, I can speak on it. I'm telling you, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm telling you that right now, in every school, high school in America, I'm willing to bet money on it. There's at least one child that has at least thought about harming themselves. In every school, from your poorest school to your most affluent school, it's at least one child. And you could be the person who helps save that one child. What does it take to be an OG? Does this mean, goddamn it, you gotta sponsor these kids, you gotta send them money every month, do all that kind of shit? That does not mean that. Now, if you have the means, go ahead. If you have the means, go ahead. But being an OG to a youngin can be a text message, checking on them. Being an OG to a youngin can be taking them to a ball game, getting them out of that environment and showing them another life. Take them on a road trip, expose them to something that they wouldn't normally be afforded to be exposed to. It ain't got to be all this extra shit. It could just be showing a motherfucker you give a damn. Letting them talk to you, letting them vent to you. Maybe they feel more comfortable talking to you than they do talking to their parents, because the parents' feelings are involved and they're going to become judgmental and they're not going to hear that child. So maybe they can talk to you. Maybe you have some knowledge that the parent does not have and you can share with them. Free game. Free game. That's the number one thing an OG can give a youngin is some free game. You feel me? But we can't sit on the sideline. We can't sit on the fucking sideline. We can't sit up here and just point fingers. Because again, you got to drive for yourself and the other person too. You understand? Societal problem. We can't just say this person, that person, or the school. God damn it, do you know what we got in these schools? I'm assuming everybody watching this motherfucker has been in a school before. Right? So we expecting teachers now to goddamn graduate from college, pass the teacher test, get up in this motherfucker, know what they doing, uh, not be afraid of children, be able to manage the children, be able to not only know the material, you got to know how to deliver the information to the material. You got to be ready. Remember, pre-pandemic, what everything was going on, motherfuckers, all them school shootings, folks were trying to convince us that we need to arm teachers, so they got to be ready to defend against a school shooter. And now we're saying that the teacher got to be the fucking therapist. No, that shit ain't gonna fucking work. It's gonna take all of us individually. If you're a real one, your ass need to get involved. If you're a real one, you need to get one kid. One. Just motherfucking one. Now, if you want to do more, feel free. But you gotta get one. It's just show them some love. Show them that you give a fuck. Show them that you give a fuck. I wish I had one of my youngest on here with me right now that didn't give a fuck about sharing with you and show you that I'm dead to fuck serious about what I do. My youngest called me, Coach, I need to talk. You can text me if you real with it. Now, in this shit, OperationOG, I ain't saying take on a motherfucker that's on some fuck shit, motherfucker that's trying to exploit you, motherfucker that's trying to take advantage of you, shit like that. That's not what I'm saying. Don't think I'm going. I ain't trying to get y'all fucked up, get y'all set up with some shit like that, because that happens. You know what I'm saying? I've had it happen to me. Well, folks clearly be trying to take advantage of my love and my concern and shit like that. I've gotten played before. No cap. I've gotten played before, but at least my conscience is clear. And I know my intentions were right. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm more cognizant of things. I've learned from those mistakes, and I try not to get played again. But 9 times out of 10, these motherfuckers ain't trying to play you. 9 times out of 10, these goddamn kids are so appreciative if you just pick up the phone when they call you, or if you're busy that you call them back. Little shit, little shit, not much. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they might ask you for a few dollars from time to time. Shit, if you ain't got it, just tell them you ain't got it. But if you do got it, shit, we blowing money on goddamn hell left and right. We blowing money on liquor that we don't fucking need. Blowing money on dope that we don't fucking need. Shit. We going to the strip club, goddamn making it rain, throwing shit left and right. We goddamn buying clothes just to take pictures on Instagram, goddamn it. So if a kid come to you and ask you for some motherfucking money that really needs the money, that has great intentions. Maybe the kid ain't got the money to take a motherfucking ACT or some shit like that. Maybe the kid ain't got the money to get to work that goddamn day, or some real shit, real intentions, good intentions that come with it. Hell, if you grew up in the church, you've been told all this fucking time to give 10% of your income to the church. Shit, you can give it directly to these motherfucking kids too. God see it. God see it. Now, if your pastor get mad about that, let's say you miss a month because you gave it directly to a kid rather than the church, and your pastor feels some type of way about that, fuck that motherfucker. And I don't give a damn how you feel about that. That's just real. He not real. He or she not real. If you giving money directly to a child and you had to miss out on giving it to the church building fund, or you know what I'm talking about, because you on your OG shit and you gave to somebody in need. You feel me? Leave that motherfucking church if they on some shit like that. But this is some shit the churches should get behind as well. Mosques should get behind, synagogues, whatever, temple, wherever the fuck you go, whatever you do, whatever the frats, sororities, the street motherfuckers, you know, somebody that they like where I'm from in my hood, with GDs and shit, supposed to be on growth and development. Well, that's part of it. We gotta do something to save these children, man. Because traumatized children become traumatized adults. And traumatized adults start to try to mask that shit. Soon as you get the opportunity, get a little money so you can buy you a little something. You know what I'm talking about? So now you're drinking, and now you're smoking, and now you goddamn popping these pills. You feel me? It's because you're trying to smoke the pain away, or drink the pain away, or pop the pills and goddamn pop the pain away, and fucking shit, trying to fuck the pain away because you just want to feel good. Just want to get out of your pain some kind of way. But we got to catch that shit early. Because as somebody said, it's much easier to build a person than to repair a broken person. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. But basically saying it's easier to raise up a child in the proper way than to try to rehab an adult who hasn't been properly nurtured. It's much easier. So we can't just count on the schools. You can't just count on the on the can't just count on the churches. Unfortunately, a lot of churches ain't reaching these motherfuckers where they need to be reaching them at, because they scared to talk to them in a way that they can fucking understand. I stay here getting folks under my post saying, oh, because he cussed. Fuck that. If you more concerned about me cursing than you are about a baby jumping off a damn bridge, shame on you. Something like that make me feel some type of way. So hell yeah, I'm a curse. I give a fuck about that. I give a fuck about this real shit. I give a fuck about saving these kids. That's what I give a fuck about. And we got to step up. Everybody, we got to step up. Operation OG. You're going to see me using that goddamn hashtag. I'm adding that to my motherfucking causes shit. Because I've been on the mental health awareness shit. But that shit there just hit. Oh, that just. Think about it, man. And see, me having a degree in psychology, I know that the girls and women attempt suicide more, but usually they don't do it like that. Usually girls will like slice their wrist or try to overdose, and so a lot of times they're unsuccessful. Whereas men, we tend to be more direct with the shit. We tend to, when I was contemplating suicide, as I when I was contemplating suicide, it seemed like this part of my head would just get real tense, and something was telling me to shoot myself right there, and I could release that pain. You feel me? See, men tend to just do it like that. Or if you're aware of Deion Sanders' story, shit, he tried to kill himself. If I'm not mistaken, drove himself off something or into a tree out, something like that. But see, men try to really get it done. So to have this baby, and she's a baby to me. I'm 37 years old. You feel me? From what I understand, she was 15. So shit, that's a baby to me. So to have this baby jump off a fucking bridge, that's a call to arms, man. We gotta mobilize. We gotta fucking mobilize, man. Step your game up. Get one. Be an OG to one outside of your family. You feel me? Call, check on them. Text, check on them. Take them out to eat, maybe. Uh, Put them up on a dope show. Send them some inspirational shit. Send them an inspirational song. Put them up on a song from your generation or on a show from your generation. Converse about that. Hear them out. Little shit goes a long way, man. Give them some kind of outlet that they can feel love. Because if they lose hope, it's over. If you lose hope, you lost it all. You understand? Trust me. I know. That's why I wrote that song, Only God Knows. There was no cap in that motherfucking rap. That's why I put a lot of money on that record and sent that bitch around the world. And people around the world, I heard. That's one thing that we share in this human experience now, other than death. We share birth. We are born of a woman. And unfortunately, we all die. But in between, and I don't give a fuck who you are, in between, we all deal with some trauma. We all deal with some stress, and we all deal with it differently. And we got to stop looking down on motherfuckers who consider suicide and think they're weak. Think you taking the easy way out and all that shit. Shit, when you lose hope, when you going through hell, when your life is hell, suicide seems like the logical thing. You get to telling yourself, shit, I'm gonna die anyway. Might as well get this shit over with. So you coming in with all your judgmental shit and trying to say, oh, that's the ultimate sin. You don't care. You don't even think about that. So that's wrong with you. Fuck that. They ain't gonna hear that. If that's your mindset, leave Operation OG alone. Goddamn, you stick to yourself. You got to come in this bitch and be empathetic. You got to put yourself in somebody else's shoes. Put yourself in that situation and feel that fucking pain. Feel it. And then help somebody. Feel them. And then respond. Not sympathy. Don't just feel sorry for them. I need you to empathize with them. You got to feel this shit. Because a baby jumped off a bridge. A baby jumped off a fucking bridge. But let that be our motivation. Let that be our motivation to be a bridge for these other babies. To go from hopelessness to hope. I love all y'all real ones. And I wish you well in your operation. Go change the world. One. My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me across all social media platforms, like the videos, and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, visit statementteesllc.com and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
makes a statement.